So if you can master support and resistance, you can be able to have a high winning rate in trading. So in today's video, I will be showing you how to identify support and resistance in a correct way, so that you don't get confused when you are drawing support and resistance. Because most people, when they draw support and resistance, they don't know how to identify them in a correct way. They get confused. So I'm going to make you to avoid that point. So make sure that you stay tuned to the end of this video to understand and keep practicing. So guys, here we are. So now I'm gonna explain support and resistance in a valid way. So with support, we are looking for buying. With resistance, we are looking for selling. So for you to understand how what I'm trying to say here is that when the market, to have a valid support, the market has to create a bigger move to the upside. As you can see here, for example, the market has created a bigger move and came here, which means this point here is now become our support. So when the market has to come back to this point here, let me just remove this thing first so that I can make a valid example. So the market did go up there. Then now the market, this point, it has become our support. When the market come back to this point here, let me just do it like this. So now we know that the market has created our support. You know, at support we buy. We have to wait for the market to come back to this point. So what we're gonna do now, we have to wait. By the time we still waiting there, just you can just set your things. Then when the market come back to this point here, when the market come back here, you wait for weak rejection. When you are still waiting for weak rejection, after a weak rejection, you enter exactly at this point here. Then after getting that weak rejection, you can put your stop loss below the weak rejection. I'm going to do real example. Or you can wait for your, let's say, candlestick confirmation that you know. Then after entering there, maybe enter there, then what's gonna happen? The market, you have to put your take profit to your next resistance level. Then the market will just go straight there. It hit your TP. But you see that the market here is failing to pass, maybe creating a weak rejection again. When the market creates a weak rejection, it's another confirmation that you can sell from that point here. You can sell from that point and put a stop loss above your resistance. But we have to wait for weak rejection first to confirm, to give you a confirmation. Then OTP here. The market will do that, guys, and come here. But you have to remember the direction of the market. If the market is on uptrending, then you know that the market still has to buy. Now you know that maybe, let's say, for example, you're gonna enter again here at your support. I hope I'm making it for you guys to understand it. At this point here, enter again, you put your TP here. If the market is on uptrend, what you can just do, when the market break this point here, you can lock your profit. Maybe let's say you are targeting to make to 10 ratio. When the market break out of here, because you already know that the market is on uptrend. This one is just a correction. Okay, correction, I can call it that way. When the market break out of this point here, I want you to understand one thing that's gonna happen. So these levels, they constantly change from their rules. A support can become a resistance, and a resistance can become a support. So that when the market break this point here, which means that our resistance now is no longer our resistance. You see, it's no longer our resistance. It has become our support. It has become our support at this point. We are now having a support instead of resistance. So when you are having a support, you can enter again. You can wait for the market to come back to your support again. What you're gonna do when the market comes to your support, you're gonna enter. You're going to enter when the market comes to your support. Then the market will do what? It will come to your support, as we say. Then when the market comes to your support, you're gonna enter exactly there. Then wait for weak rejection. The market, what it can do when it comes to your support, it can give you a long weak rejection candlestick, then come back again. Then when that candlestick close, you just have to do what? You put your stop loss below it, then you TP to your next resistance level. Then boom, you make money. So guys, I'm gonna try to look for support and resistance in real chart so that you can understand them proper. So guys, first thing that I'm just gonna check here. As you can see at this point here, the market created a bigger move. You see here, the market created a bigger move. And this one is our resistance. See? So after the market created a bigger move, yeah, let me try to find a good chart, guys, because this one is not good enough. Let's check USD. So to be profitable, we have to understand that when the market created a bigger move, we have to wait for the market to come back to that point that created a bigger move. So on your status, you can see last week I told you that the market was gonna sell and we sold so hard. But this week I don't think I'm gonna analyze. So here is our support. This point here created a bigger move. See? Then you were gonna put your TP at this point here. So when the market came here, you just have to wait for those weak rejection. Here is a weak rejection, it happened. But this one, it was not at the support. Then here is a weak rejection happened here. You should have entered there. Then you put a stop loss below it. See there. Guys, you have to practice this thing to master it. You have to practice. Boom. You make money. If you saw that the market was gonna sell here, you see this weak rejections, multiple weak rejections, as you can see. Could have entered there. Boom, you made money. This one is our resistance. This one, it was our support. Then the market, what it did, decided to break out. Break out. Then after breakout, you just have to wait for the market to come back to this point here. If the market still has a possibility to come back to this point right here, then you're gonna put your TP. When you see that those weak rejection, you can enter. Then boom, you made money. Let me check for another examples. As you can see here, exactly here, the market has created a bigger move. And it did come back again here with a weak rejection. If you saw that, you're gonna enter exactly at the weak rejection and put a stop loss below them. Then you know that you are coming where you are going there. Boom, you make money. This is simple, guys. It is simple. As you can see again here, weak rejection. You could have entered where exactly here after it close. Putting a stop loss just below your weak rejection and OTP at this point here. Boom, you make money. But this support and resistance work very well when you are trading with the direction of the market. Even here, you can see weak rejection happened. What happened after weak rejection? You put your stop loss just below the weak rejection, just below it, just below it, just below it there. Okay, you TP where, you TP there, boom, you make money. So guys, this is the end of the video. I don't want to make a long video. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a feedback on the comment section and hit that like button. We will meet again in the next video. Love you guys.